welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you're welcome. I am A.H.P. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is for that part of my channel where we talk about, real life issues. And so normally, well, basically I have this book that is coming out, okay? It's yet to be released. It is called, what's it called? It's called Britain's Housing Crisis. And because of that, I have been sharing quite a bit to do with housing because I have people phone me, message me, asking me things to do with housing, okay? And so we just recently got our new property, okay? And so I thought I share some of the beginning journeys with those of you out there who are waiting maybe for permanent accommodation. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be sharing with you today, like what you can expect to get when you get your permanent house, okay, your permanent accommodation, whether it's a flat or a house. So we moved into a flat, okay, and as you can see, there's no curtains there or anything like that. I have a video of the empty flat tour. You can check that out so you can see exactly how the flat is like currently. I've got a few things because obviously, I'm a business person, so I brought my business stuff just in case I get customers placing their orders. I can still do that, post it to them and all of that. And then of course, few bits and pieces for my kitchen to be able to cook, have drink and all of that with my son. And yeah, so apart from that, obviously it didn't come, like, basically I didn't get any thing else that comes with the house, okay, in terms of things like curtains, okay. I got blinds and they left me blinds in the flat, okay. In this particular room, basically my kitchen and my living room, they left blinds there. They filled out as much of the holes that was created by probably the previous tenant, and they filled it out for me. And I think they also whitewashed the rooms, every room. They painted it, and I think unless no, I think they just filled out the places that needed filling out, and then the rest was left the way the tenant must have left it, in a really good condition. And then they took off the carpet, the carpets or whatever flooring they had before. They left the carpet in one of the rooms where we're currently sleeping, and they also left the kitchen flooring for me. It's quite decent. It's quite it practically looks new, okay. So I'm gonna keep that. And what else does it come with? It comes with all the paints that I'll need for like every wall in this flat, okay. So yeah, it comes with all white paints. It comes with the rollers, okay. It comes with dust sheets. It comes with basically I got a digital voucher that comes with all the decoration pieces that, to do with painting for the doors, the rooms, the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, the corridors, the ceiling, okay. It comes with paint, and enough to do all that, and the gloss to do all of that. So I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna um I'm gonna have that delivered to my house. So I'll do a haul of that. Okay, a haul of that once it comes, or the unboxing of that. Okay, when it's delivered, and then what else does it come with? It Luckily for us, it came with bulb already. Okay, it came with bulbs. Okay, normally you don't get bulbs, but this one came with bulbs. I think because this is a housing agency, so they like to impress their, what's it called, their their tenants. And because I think I told them that I was going to take the house no matter what condition it was in, and so they left us some bulbs, and which I'm grateful for. And when I go back to my old house, I'll see if if it's the same bulbs. So then I'll use it also in this house, okay? Rather than, or I would leave it for the old tenants, but I think if I leave anything there, they'll take it away. Okay, so I will just take my bulbs and bring them along. Okay, what else does it come with? It comes with, of course, you get all your keys, like your keys for your windows, the doors. You get I think it comes with paperwork. Okay, I'm supposed to get my gas certificate, my yeah, I'm supposed to get some paperwork like your gas safety and all of that kind of safety checks. So I'm supposed to get all that. But then it also comes with all your keys for your meters and all of that. You get the keys, and you get your electric key and your gas card. But I need to replace this because this was for the person who used to live here. But at the moment, there is still gas on because there were workers in here. So they put on electricity for us, and they put gas on. But since then, I've topped up again for, well, my electricity. And so once, like, all of our things from our old house, our old flat, is moved into this property that we're in right now, then I'll do all the changes, like changing the electricity key, changing the gas key, and then doing the flooring, and doing the painting. Okay, so that is basically what you get. You get your paperwork, you get your keys, you get your tenancy agreement. Okay, it's very important that you get your tenancy agreement. You sign all of that, and then you also yeah, all the paperwork, the offer, your offer letter, and all of that. And then if you're paying your rent yourself, then you either get a rent card, or they'll connect you to an app where you pay your rent. But because I don't pay my rent personally yet, okay, my rent is paid by the housing benefit. Okay, so literally I just sent I'll just be sending my the amount of rent that I pay here directly to their office, and they will pay it directly to the agencies for this accommodation. Okay, but once I start what's it called, paying my rent myself, then I would get the what's it called, the app. And I prefer using the app because you can just use it on your tablet or your laptop or whatever electrical device, your smartphone, to pay. You don't necessarily need to be going out and paying, because especially winter times, it can be very hard to go out some days when it's snowing or raining and terrible winds and all of that. So I prefer to have I prefer to use apps basically to do most of the things that I do um, in terms of running my household and business and stuff like that. So what else do you get? You don't get anything else. You don't get anything else. So I'm gonna have to get my own fridge, my own cooker, my own washing machine. I've already looked at that. I'll be doing unboxing and tagging the companies where I buy my electrical um, goods from. Thankfully, I have like a few electrical goods already that I can currently use to cook and to clean my flooring and all of that, you know. But yeah, eventually I'll get my fridge, my cooker, my what's it called? My washing machine. Yeah. And so yeah, keep an eye out for that. If you have any questions, put it in the comment. Any questions to do with social housing, put it in the comment section. Um, you know, for those of you who may think like, how can I get myself, you know, onto the social housing ladder? Basically, you have to go online to your whatever borough you're with. Go online, your local council. Go online, fill out the application form, send all your paperwork. They normally ask you for things like your passport, your bank statement. Okay, send all of that in, and then they'll assess it. If they have to ask you any more questions, they'll call you or email you, and you give them all the information that they need, and then they'll send you a bidding number, and you bid every single week. Okay, you bid on like minute maximum of 3 properties. Okay, you bid on them. Your first choice is obviously number 1, your second choice number 2, your third choice number 3, and like that. So you bid, okay, you bid until you get your property. Okay, that's how it works. Roughly it takes maximum it takes is 2 years for you to be rehoused. Some people get rehoused within a year or less than a year, within 6 months or so, and they get rehoused. The basically you are okay, and also you're rehoused based on your band. Okay, your band is basically your priority, your level of priority. There's some people with family, children, you know, children with families who don't necessarily have a lot of arrears, they house them very quickly. And people with arrears, they'll give you time so that you can pay off your housing arrears and sort yourself out before they house you. Okay, so we had arrears and that I needed to pay off that. And then also like bidding took a while. It took a long while for me to get this property. Like it would have been 2 years next month, but we got it this month. So I am so grateful to God for that. And yeah, and then you just bid until you get your property. I tell people, like, you know, if you're initially I really wanted a house, but then I was still days when there were no houses, or the houses were very expensive in terms of rent. I normally bidded also for flats, you know, and I ended up getting a flat, and I ended up taking it because it still falls within the category of what I want to do anyway, which I'll share more later. But eventually I'll want to buy this property as my first property into real estate, for my real estate company. So either way for me, whether I got a house or a flat, it was a win-win. Okay, either way it was a win-win. Either way I'm still gonna have to move because this is just a 2-bedroom house, but I'm grateful. Okay, I'm grateful because at least now I can put a family in here, a small family in here when I buy the property. And so yeah, that is it. That is it basically. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to respond. And that is it. If this video has been beneficial to you, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, family, colleagues who may be looking for this kind of accommodation and they need this kind of information. Share it with them. I'll be more than happy. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much for having subscribed. For those of you who watch my content and have not yet subscribed, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for commenting. Do consider subscribing, okay? Because it basically enables me to share my content in various ways once I get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, that music in the background is basically James Aladiron from Prayer Storm. He just plays plain instrumental, so I thought, let me try something different in the background. So shout out to James, and for those of you who are, Christians, and you're looking for somewhere to pray, you can check out Prayer Storm on YouTube, Prayer Storm TV, okay? Prayer Storm TV, yeah? Check it out. They have worship, pray, and prayer every evening, okay? That is it, guys. I shall see you in the next video. Bye.